kind of do want to get her outfit now. Now that I've had more time to actually look at it and see it, and honestly, I really like this outfit a lot. Her design is so good, just in general. Hu Tao. But she already owns the glasses. That's funny. I really want this now. 1,300 is worth like how much? Well, for me it'd be like $15 to get that much. Technically, it's less. Well, technically it's more, the bonus thing, but I don't count the bonus part, to be honest. The bonus part is just because you're no normal person is going to spend this money consistently. Honestly, at some point I might, if I just get $100 at some point soon, I might as well just frick. I might as well just buy this. 107 bucks, because that would be 1,200, 12,960, which is how many pulls? That's a lot. That's almost like 90, I think. It's 81 pulls. That basically guarantees you a 5-star, because I don't think I've ever hit the 90. I've never hit 90 before. That's the thing.
Just what will we come across this time? This world is full of unsolved mysteries. Just what will we come across this time?
I don't know what the hell this team is.
There's still a long road ahead. This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Okay, which teams am I building soon? Within this next bit of time over time.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time?
I was building you, and then I'm building
What's our
Luke.
objective?
I'm building. Where is he?
Yes. Take me with you.
And Heicho.
Let's move before the trail goes cold.
Sethos.
They'd be right there.
Okay, and that Tenari team is what I'm gonna put in right here.
What is the situation? I have high hopes for this journey.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
The demon expelling mantra is ready.
Understood. I just have to stand here, right?
As you wish.
There's still a long road ahead. Just what will we come across this time? This world is full of unsolved mysteries. This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
I hope they add more parties. That may be weird to say, because there's already so many. Wait. Oh my god, they did add 5 more. What? I didn't know they added more. Oh my god, that's actually so useful. Okay, well, I've got a bunch of teams to set up and ideas to come up with. These are the only two real ideas I have for upcoming builds. Frostfire Diluc, and currently, I should probably rename these. I've got MH Tainari. And Frostburn Diluc. I'm just gonna call this one Fremi. Hey, I'm just gonna call them like little nicknames for the characters that are currently in. It's just Seth. This is just gonna be called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I have 9 extra teams. And then these are some of the ones that I already have. I've already got these two more or less set out. These are the next 3 characters I already know I want to build. But then these I gotta find more interesting sets to come up with. It's not as easy, but it's the whole point. It's to have fun. As for characters I could go for, I'll actually probably build a
Send
Hu
one,
Tao set.
send 'em all.
Probably build a new Hu Tao set, because I actually really want to use Hu Tao now. After the whole Lantern Rite event, that was actually really fun. I should build Xiao.
Evil shall be dispersed.
Considering I've had him for... At this point, it should be... Since like 15 days ago, I should be... I should have had him for 3 years? No, 3, yeah, 3 years. I should have gotten him 3 years ago. What else do I want to build? I don't really want to build Mualani.
Need help? I'm here.
I'm gonna build Aloy. I'm not even kidding. I really want to build her. I've had quote unquote builds for her in the past, but not really. Ooh, I was probably gonna go Chevres, but I might go Gaming this time instead.
Is there time to sneak in some dim sum first?
I
Is
go
that
Kave instead of
client?
Dory.
Wait. Oh, it's you.
And then 4 for in case I'm getting new ideas for characters. Maybe. So yeah, of the characters I might want to do in the future, there's Kave, Gaming, Aloy, Xiao, Hu Tao, Sethos, Heijo, and Fremine. With this being the set I'm currently going to start working on. With the first part going to be getting Raiden Shogun, a high EM build. Tainari's just going to be standard DPS stuff, with the ER to try and keep his ult out as much as possible for maximum Dendra application. And then these two are mostly fine. These two are as good as they are. I'm not going to bother level 80ing or level 90ing Coco or Shogun. I might level 90 Tainari, but we'll see. We'll see. It'll just be fun to use some of these characters. All of these characters are super interesting to play. I don't know why. I just really like Tainari's playstyle. I have been since I got him. And I want to use Tainari since I got him during... I didn't even get him from, like, on accident. I got him because I got him during his during his initial banner. I got Diluc only recently, but I used him on multiple accounts. Fremi is a very interesting character. With how he works. But also, I just like how his attacks look. It's kind of cool. And then I'm probably going to build Heijo, because, you know, One Punch Man. He's just kind of just a cool character overall. Just because he's the first character that was added that just punches people. I like him because of how his abilities work. Like, normally it's just normal shot. He's also the only character that side draws. But when he does this, it's that, and then it goes through objects. It's kind of cool. Hu Tao is just a character I've had for a while. She's just kind of fun. Does good damage. I also might use her with some of my characters that just don't have very high crit rate, especially. Because she just gives extra crit rate when she leaves her state. It's kind of cool. Another Xiao. A character I've had for a very long time. But never actually used. I'll go see him later. Yeah, it's a very interesting set. But I feel like I want to make him, like, not specifically for plunge damage. Because the whole point is I'm going to be building these characters in ways that they usually wouldn't be used in. Yeah, no special effect. I feel like that's kind of sad, but yeah. What every character does. That's just cool. Yeah, this dude is just cool overall. But I am going to be building him in abnormal sets. Because it's more fun that way. Gaming, I'm probably going to run him. I already have one idea. I'm probably going to go with...
What's wrong? Are you
I'm
in
going to run with
danger?
Candace. Because I'm going to do self-vaporized Gaming. Ave, the whole automatically removing that stuff. He has the whole thing where when he gets hit with Bloom, he heals instead of takes damage. So he works really well in Bloom teams. And then I just have 4 extra slots. And of course, as for all the teams that I usually would play with, the ones that are like, you know, all the like really strong stuff, I'm just going to use this one. And that's why I'm going to put this one. I'm going to change the name of it for the first time in like 2 years. Well, first time in 2 years where I don't have a team named that. It's just going to be called Current. Because that's just the characters I'm currently playing. And this is the team, obviously, that's still going to be the one where I just, like, do this. Switch between all these really abnormal team stuff.
It's as good as done.
I've been waiting for.
I can do that stuff.
Let's hit the town.
But I am going to actually slow down overall. Oh, hi, John, mate. I am actually going to slow down my, my playing, because I've got to do other stuff. I've got other games to play now. Now that I'm going to slow down. I'm pretty sure all games. I still have a bunch of stuff to do on a bunch of the other games, just in general. But I've got other stuff to do at home. Oh, there's Tainari. This is a really good version, just overall. Oh, it's not like going upstairs. I'm just really hoping that the next versions also become really good. I'm again, I said this during the Lantern Knight stuff, I'm pretty sure, but I'm really, really, really hoping that we get new permanent content for Mondstadt, because Mondstadt has had zero new permanent content since it released. Like, actually, zero new permanent content. Which is just insane. So, but I am going to have to slow down what I'm doing by a lot. Can't spend all of my life on this game. I've still got the other games to do, because I had to stop my Sakuna Let's Play, so I can play this game as much as possible. Fishing Chow, that's kind of weird. And again, a lot of places you would expect them to be. Except for Changwei. There's Ganyu. Anyone else over here? As for character pulls, I don't think there's been any, like, shown characters like that are coming out. So, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any specific characters to be waiting for. Hi, Baiju. Any specific characters to be, like, in waiting for. So, I guess I've just gotta wait it out. I might honestly start saving for the first time in years. I might start saving because I have no anticipated characters, not a single one. The only character I think that we know of that is yet to be released would be Ian-san. Obviously, Capitano, but there's a high likelihood that he just doesn't get introduced to begin with. At least not soon. I feel like a lot of the characters that were killed off before even like leaks of them came out will only be playable like super far in the future, probably during Shineshiniya, or maybe after the main story like climaxes and then finishes, because it will eventually. The only other possible characters I could think of based on just specific things is that we get we need a 4-star from the People's Springs. We need a 4-star from the Signs of Canopy. Yeah, we need a 4-star from the Flower Feather Clan. And then we need 4 and 5 stars from the Collective of Plenty. We've only gotten a 5-star shown off. I don't think we've had any of those shown off besides the 5-star for the Collective of Plenty being Eon-san, probably. She's probably a 5. She should be a 5-star. Yeah, she should be, because she was in the story trailer from years back, and all of those characters that showed up except for Ningguang were 5 stars. Because Ningguang, I think, was originally designed to be a 5-star, but they ended up making her 4-star, and now she's arguably probably the worst character in the entire game. I forget she's playable. What I really do hope we get Mondstadt. I really, really do hope, because like of the initial release, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, technically 13, I think, characters were from Mondstadt. And then they only added Diona, Albedo, Rosaria, Eula, Mika, that's it. Since the initial release of Mondstadt, there have been 5 introduced characters. 5 introduced characters that are from Mondstadt. And that was Diona, Albedo, Rosaria, Eula, Mika, and that's it. Every recent character has been Lewa, like in backwards is Lewa, Natlin, 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 Natlin. Fontaine, 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 Sumeru, Fontaine, technically Snezhnaya. Uh, Fontaine, technically Inazuma. Lewa, Lewa, Fontaine, 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 Fontaine. And that's all the characters that were introduced since Fontaine's release. And then during Sumeru's release, we got obviously Sumeru, 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 technically. Lewa, Sumeru, Sumeru, Mondstadt, Sumeru, Lewa, Inazuma. But during Inazuma, I don't think we got a single Mondstadt character because it was just Inazuma, Inazuma, Inazuma. Not from the game. Inazuma, 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 or Lewa, Lewa, Inazuma, 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 Inazuma. Almost every single character was from Inazuma with the exception of Shenhe, Yunjin, and that's it. Oh, and Aloy, but she's a collab character. She doesn't really count to begin with. And then obviously there was all these, which are the 1.0s. Which shows you just how little Mondstadt characters there are, just in the game in general, and how little content. Mondstadt has not increased in size since its inception, and Dragon Spine is considered an entirely different area. And do you know how I know this? Do you know how I know this to be the case? I know this because the Animo Treasure Compass doesn't work here. Like, actually, it doesn't work here. So, this area is technically not Mondstadt. It's on the border of Mondstadt, and it's covered a bit by Mondstadt since they explore here. That's because there's no Liyue. The closest Liyue establishment is Wangshu Inn, which is an inn. We have an actual uh, like adventure thing here. We have an entire base set up here. And I've even made expeditions here, but Dragon Spine is so intense that you cannot go in there normally. But other than this, if you technically count this, that's the only things we've gotten from Mondstadt since its initial release. We have been teased on stuff because during certain story things, you can hear the mention of other ports. And we heard of the Mare Javari. But as I recently learned, it's in fucking Natlin. It's not even a Mondstadt place, which kind of annoys me, but you know. But you know, it's somewhere here, somewhere up here. There's a port. I even used to have a teleport set up here that I would refresh every so often, every week, because I was thinking every version I would think, oh, we're going up here. Nope. Like whenever I heard Fontaine was coming out before that update came out, I made like a 30-minute video called Last Minute Preparations, some like ages ago now, and I literally just put a teleport here and I just sat here, right, like I think I stopped 5 minutes or 5 or 3 minutes before the update, the thing went through, so I just sat there. But no, it's all the way over here, which technically is across from it now. Now we have all this area up here, but it's actually closer to Liyue than it is to Fontaine. And the Natlin I thought might be there too, but no, Natlin is actually off in this direction. So now there's just this big ass gap here between Sumeru and Natlin that needs to get filled. I am hoping that we get Mondstadt permanent content. The only stuff that has happened in Mondstadt since its inception has been events, and there's been a few. There's some yearly events like Windbloom and Windchaser, which I think is part of Windbloom. I can't remember. I've never participated in it. Um, and during that, there's stuff happens here, but then the stuff just disappears. So there's no actual permanent content here. I actually tried searching. I was actually looking through the quest list for Mondstadt to try and find quests I hadn't done that had Primo Gems, maybe. There aren't any. or at least I went through a lot of the stuff in there, and it was either no Primo Gems or events. So, uh, they better add something here. I mean, it's what they did with Fontaine. Once they finished all this up, I think there was one version, one or two versions, I think maybe, I can't remember, where there was just nothing here, and nothing was added, and then they added Cheney Vale, and that was cool. Probably my favorite spot in the entire game is Cheney Vale. I don't spend a lot of time here, because I've always been busy with other stuff, but it is probably my favorite area in the entire game. It's also the first time I actually finished like something like this. I finished the Votive Rain Jade, right? Like completely. But again, like just please add more content here. Like there's even like this shit here. What's past here?
Well, since we're already caught in the rain, we might as well enjoy it. Saves us the energy of running for shelter at least.
Like look at all that. It is kind of usually you can tell how close you are to a new update, and it's happening in an area based on how complete in a non-playable area is. I'm thinking we're getting this area next. I'm hoping we get this area next. But again, it's only to be seen. And I'm probably gonna am gonna just start saving because there's nothing I really want in this game. Or Star Rail actually. What the heck? What the heck was that? Okay, I think the shader bugged for a second. I think the shader just bugged for a second there. That was weird. In Zenless, there is a character I want, because I just got spoiled that we're getting an Ambi altar. Ambi's one of my favorite characters in the game, so yeah, I'll probably do that. Star
Snow is
Rail.
best when skies are fair. Hide when storms are in the air.
Star Rail, I want... Not really anyone. I mean, Fei Xiao would be nice, but I don't even know if that banner's still up, because I haven't been playing for a bit. But I might get Finon, honestly, but it depends on what he does. I don't think his character justifies it enough for me to get him. Probably just gonna build Arlen, to be honest, because I really like Arlen, especially his entire design. It's perfect. But I think I'm mostly good. I think I'm gonna like chill on every game. I think they do actually glow as you hit them. I like how they put like some of the characters you never interact with during the story in here. Eh. Yeah, I think I'll start saving. I really want to do this, but I don't want to deal with the stupid restrictions on buttons. I think I'm probably just gonna log out for today. I think that's literally everything I'm gonna do. Probably finally start playing one of the other games for the first time in weeks, for like a week and a half.